Are you feeling a little bit in the dark about creating your first web page? Well, follow the sound of my voice. Get it? Because you can't actually see me, my voice. First, you want to open up Komodo. And remember, this is Komodo Edit if you have to download the software, not Komodo IDT. IDT, they give you a 30-day trial, and then you have to pay for it. Komodo Edit stays free. We want to start a new project, so I'm going to go to New Project. You could also go to the little wheel over here where it says Projects and click on this gear, and it gives you a new project option there as well. So I'm going to New Project, and I want to find out where I want to save this. And first thing I need to do is set up my root folder. So where I set up my root folders for this class is in Documents. Then I created a folder for the class, PC473M. Within my class folder, I created a folder called Websites. And here I'm going to create a folder called Chevy Site 1. And that's going to be my root folder. Now I need to tell Komodo, hey, make this my root folder. I want you to monitor this and tell me what documents I have in there. So I will change the name of this up here to the same name. I'll just call it Chevy Site 1. So when it asks me, hey, do you want to open this project? And I'll say, which project? And it says Chevy Site 1. I'll say, yeah. Then it's taking me to the Chevy Site 1 root folder. I hit save, and it's asking me, do you want to save this as a .komodo project? And I just say, sure. And if you look in the upper left of your screen, Chevy Site 1 is now a project listed up there. It's also now listed as one of my projects. So I'm good to start building files, and they'll all get saved into that root folder because this project is open in Komodo. So I'm going to go to New File from Template and find HTML5. I double click on that, and they don't give me too much of a head start. My code is empty. So I want to start building from scratch. And a good place to do that is if I open a browser and I go to W3 Schools and I just search for HTML5. Learn HTML5. And that's not giving me exactly what I want. So how about if I say doc? I'm going to go back to search HTML5 doc type. That's the first thing I need to put on my page is my doc type declaration. So I go to doc type, and at the very bottom here, HTML doc type declaration. I click on that. And not only does it give me the doc type declaration for HTML5, it's just this little tag right here, but it gives me a structure for the whole document. So I'm just going to take that, I'm going to copy it by, if you have Windows, it would be Control-C, or on my Mac, it's Command-C. Then I'm going over to Komodo, and then I just Control-V for Windows or Command-V for Mac to paste it. And you'll see here that I have my opening HTML tag, my closing HTML tag, and nested within the HTML element is the two main parts of the HTML document. I have the head, and then I have the body. Once you have your project set up and you have your root folder set up and you've set up a HTML document, one of the first things you want to do is save your HTML document under a name. So if I look up here where it says HTML-1.html with an asterisk, it means I haven't saved it yet. So I'm going to go to File, Save As, and I'm going to save this as index. And it shows me that I'm going to be saving this in the root folder, Chevy Site 1. And the only other thing in there right now is this Komodo tools. That Komodo tools is when I declared this to be my root directory, my root folder, Komodo set up this document to help keep track of what I put in there. So I don't have to worry about that. But that is the folder where I want to save this index page. And this becomes the home page for this site. And I look down here and it is going to be an HTML file. So I hit save. And would you like to add the extension .html? Sure. There we go. Now we're index.html. You can see it right over here.